Hi, chat. Hello. Is it working? Okay, good. My microphone is working. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Yeah. Yeah, how are we? Hold on, let me change it to stream music. Hold on, let me change it to stream music. It's the day. Oh, yesterday was pretty cool, huh? Yesterday was pretty cool, wasn't it? Thank you, Desire. Thank you. Yesterday was pretty sick. And guess what? Guess what? The trailer, I just checked it right now. So it is at 134,000 views in like a day. And right now it is number 41 on trending. It is actually on trending, which is incredible for the fact that it is actually on trending, which is really weird. I didn't think that it would be. I didn't think that that was possible, but it is. So that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty cool. But hey, how are we? I was just on Aimsy's stream. And now I'm here. I had a meeting, totally not about stuff. Ugh, it totally was. It was sick, but yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. I'm very excited to finally announce, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, Generation Loss, the project that I've been working on that you guys have gotten nothing for like the past year, because I put it on the back burner for a bit, is going to be a live show in 2023. Yeah, it's gonna be a live, yeah, it's gonna be interactive, and it's gonna be a live show. It's gonna be streamed. It's gonna be streamed on this channel as well, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm not gonna give away too much, as there's a lot to do. I'm not gonna give away much simply because there's a lot to do with the immersion of it all that I can't give away. But trust me when I say that it is so much more than just like watching a show, or even just like, you know, choosing something. There is so much more, and it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna talk about I can finally talk about like the lead up to this, how it got to this point, because originally it was supposed to be something completely different. Thank you, Soupy, for the 5 tier ones. Thank you. It's gonna be really cool. Like it's gonna be pretty sick. Yeah, and it's so cool. But basically, the way that we got to this, I'm gonna take you guys back to like, I was talking right when I was doing Chuckle, when I did Chuckle Sandwich, right? I was talking like afterward, we like I was chilling, and I was talking with Connor Eats Pants, and he basically said, and we were talking about just like live shows and everything, and like I was just talking to him about this like idea that I had for a certain like type of live show and everything, and he said, oh, like I know, like, you know, the guys that like did some other stuff, so, you know, I can probably get you in contact with them. And then I did get in contact with them, JK Productions, and basically I gave them the idea, right? And they were very into it. And basically we just had a lot of meetings and everything. And originally, fun fact, the the show was not incorporated with Generation Loss. Originally, it was its own separate thing. But then I had a conversation. I had a conversation with Ash Kabosu about it, and he was like, so what about that horror project that you've been working on? Like, after I talked to him about that idea, and I was just like, oh well, I mean, I don't know, I don't really know what to do with it. And he just said, why don't you just make this thing, change a bunch of bits of this thing, make it that. And then I was just like, oh, that makes sense. so then you know, I started incorporating it, and it became a lot more than just something very simple. The runtime of it is expected to be anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours. You were going to cancel Generation Loss? Not really. Rather, I was just putting it on the back burner for a bit because I didn't know what to do with it. It's not going to be, it's going to be split up. The show is going to be split up into multiple parts. Not going to say how many parts. But it's going to be split up into parts, basically. And it's going to be anywhere from, there's a lot that's getting put into this. But yeah, and then sort of it just really evolved from like a simple idea in the beginning that was going to be like a cool little live show to now it's going to be an experience. When I said live experience, I mean live experience. Like there is a lot. there is a lot. But in case you don't know what I'm talking about, people that are joining, I'm talking about Generation Lost, my little project. If you haven't watched the video, it's pretty cool. I'm very excited for it. But fun fact, originally Generation Lost, the reason why there hasn't been anything on it is because I had a lot of trouble over the past like year of like kind of working like haphazardly on it, right? I don't think it's haphazardly. I don't think that that's the word, but basically it went from, right, analog horror series to then regular horror series to then podcast with visuals. That was a weird one. To then a YouTube series, which is kind of what the first one was at. And then it was going to be, what else was it going to be? Then I was going to try to make it a show, but then I realized that's going to take way too much stuff that I currently do not have. So then I was just like, okay, where do I go from here? And then it landed on a live show. Which is what it's going to be. I'm trying my best to like think about not leaking everything. But yeah, it's now a live show. So that's why there hasn't been anything. It's because the idea would change every 2 months on what I wanted to do with it. But now I'm like, I finally situated myself on this, which does mean, and I want to talk about this as well. It's going to be what I'm going to be working on for like the next, like, whenever it comes out. I'm currently hoping that it will come out sooner rather than later. So I am shooting for the first half of 2023. However, that may not happen because of simply the scale of it. Because it's a big boy. It is a big boy. And the one thing that I promised to myself when creating this project is that I would never, ever sacrifice any type of quality or any idea simply because of the fact that it would take a little bit longer, right? Like originally, it was supposed to come out in January with the original idea, but then we added so much to it that now it is going to take a little bit longer than that. Now it's going to take a little bit longer. But basically, yeah, it's still very much in development. We finally figured out the main story. Actually, fun fact, I had a meeting with them at VidCon, right? And we were just like kind of like talking, or not VidCon, TwitchCon, as a way to like kind of like catch up and everything. I had a meeting with them. We were talking about it. And fun fact, we actually figured out what the like final big bit would be at TwitchCon, which is really funny. We figured out what the big bit would be there. which is really funny because the original idea the original idea of the meeting was just kind of a get together, but then we just like started talking about it and we kind of just came up because like it's gonna be sick. But yeah, so so we finalized that at TwitchCon. I have been making concept art for the past like couple of months, because it is going to match essentially exactly what I have in my head, which is a really good feeling, which is a really, really cool feeling. Can we see? No, it'll spoil it. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I've been working on concept art. I figured out like basically everything. And currently the production team is working on some other stuff, which is really, really sick. And then basically at the start of next year is when I'm going to be getting really, really into it. The like next year is going to be when I start to get really, really into it. Which may mean that I might stream not as much. I don't know if I'll stream as much. I think I'll stream as much, but I'll try to stream as much. But it may mean that like the streams may be like a short one, you know, because I don't know how this is gonna do. I'm gonna be transparent. I don't know how it's gonna do. Obviously, I hope that it does well. I want it to do well. I want it to, you know, be amazing, right? But for me, it's more about, I've always wanted to make something that I can look back on and go, this was good, right? Like this was good. People enjoyed this. Like this was the best that it could be. And that is the main like core thing of what I care about with this project. Like I just want it to be the best that it can be. I want it to be a fun experience for people that are involved, right? And I just want to have fun with it, pretty much. I just want it to be, you know, okay. You know, when I'm trying to think of like a good like kind of way to think about this. I don't know. I don't really know. It's like, it's almost like, it's almost like, you know what a Christmas special is, right? Or not necessarily Christmas. I'm trying to think about like what this is for me. Essentially, it's my big project. I've always wanted to do something that will, you know, that will be cool, that even if like 3 people watch it, it's gonna be cool. And those 3 people will have a hell of a time. You know? That is the main thing that I always stated with everyone that has worked on the project. I've said we're just gonna make it cool. And if it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm still gonna work on it, you know? I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I can finally talk about it. You have no idea like how hard it has been to like to like keep stuff secret. Like I've had to like say like meetings and everything, and it's really, really funny. Yeah, it's gonna be, I think it's pretty cool, you know? I hope that you guys think it's pretty cool as well. But it's gonna be pretty cool. What is he talking about? I'm talking about my project. I'm talking about my big project that I released the first teaser for yesterday, sort of the announcement trailer of sorts. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has potential, which is why I'm putting a lot into it, because I just want to see, you know, it's kind of one of those things. I know that it has potential, which is why I want to make it the best that it can be, which again means that I'm going to be working on it a lot. Like I'm going to be working on it so much. Like it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Oh, I'm excited. Like I don't know. I'm saying the same things over and over again, but I hope that you get I hope that you get the gist of it. Is it's gonna be cool. Like it's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a big project like this with a lot of people involved, you know, with just a ton of people working on it, you know, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. And hopefully within the next couple of months, I will have merch for it. It's gonna be basic merch, because I'm testing out a new merch company. But it's going to be pretty damn cool. It's gonna be pretty damn cool. Yeah, so hopefully merch soon. That'll have to do. It'll be generation loss related, you know? So that's gonna be pretty cool. Got a text. I don't know. I can't open my phone. Yeah, hopefully merch soon. That'll be cool. I'm calling it. You know what I'm calling it? I'm gonna be calling it the Founders Edition. It's a pretty sick name. Like I'm proud of that one. It's pretty sick. It's gonna be some like basic stuff. But it's mainly just to test a lot of stuff out. So, you know, it may be a little scuffed. I hope it isn't. I'm going to make sure that it isn't. And I'm going to be on the merch company's butt trying to make sure that everything is perfect. Yeah. And that the merch, all 100% of the merch, any profit that I make is going to be going directly into the project as well, just to make it good. Like, so I'm literally 100%. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna, I honestly, I don't think that I am ever going to profit off of this project. If I turn a profit off of this project, that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be nuts. But it's just to give you guys something cool in return for helping me be able to do more with the project, basically. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be cool. I'm like so excited. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it so bad. I want to leak everything. I want to say exactly what it is, but that will ruin it, because the thing is that it's going to be like very immersive. I'm going to try to make it immersive. Like it is going to be, it's going to feel like you're genuinely like a part of it, which is going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really cool. I want to spoil everything. I have like the want. I have the want to spoil everything. But no, not going to. When will the merch come out? Hopefully within a couple months. I still have to like kind of do a couple things first, but hopefully it's gonna be cool. Not gonna spoil it though. Yeah. So thank you guys for supporting me throughout all of this and everything. Because I think it's gonna be worth it. I would say that it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be sick. Is it still horror? That's an interesting question, because maybe. That's the funny thing about it, is that yes and no. That's like, I don't know how to explain that without spoiling it. But when I say that it's going to be horror, I have to give a yes and a no. Like, it is going to be, it's a lot. That's the thing, is that it's more than just there's so much. There's so many moving parts with it, to the point where like it's gonna have horror bits, yes, absolutely. But then there's gonna be some other stuff in it. And then there's gonna be some other stuff in that. You know? It's gonna be pretty sick. Do you guys want to see? Oh my god, I can show you guys some of the first concepts. I can finally show you guys some of the first concepts for the logos. Oh my god, I can do that. I can finally do that now. Hold on. Okay, let me scroll up and let me send you guys some, let me show you guys some stuff. This is going to be good. Okay, hold on. Hell yeah. Let me show you guys some of the first concepts. So basically, I basically, and the thing is that these may still be used, but the thing is that I don't know. So basically, I first had the idea of doing something with the logo. So basically, logo design is incredibly difficult. The logo that we currently have made, let me show it to you guys. The logo that we currently have made, I think is sick. I think is really cool. I was really worried. I was really worried that when I would release the logo, I would see a different logo and then think that it was way cooler and be upset with my own logo. But the thing is that the logo is this. Like, I like this. This is cool. This is good. Like, I was really worried that other people would come up with like a better logo like instantly. But the thing is that I have liked this one the most. I've liked this one the most out of all of the ones that I've seen. So here is what basically it started as. So originally I sent them a lot of things and I said, hey, like, can we base it off of like old, like the theme is going to be like red, black, white, you know? Can I like maybe have like some like different things from different eras just to see what I want to work with and everything. Oh, this is like okay, hold on. Let me show you guys one. I'm not going to show you guys all of them just in case, but here's one that I definitely know that I'm not going to use. But basically I was just like, okay, what if we use like stuff from different like eras and everything? And don't try to look into this because it's not spoiling anything from the story. But there isn't with what I'm showing you, okay? There's nothing to look into. Like, trust me, like genuinely there's nothing to look into with it. Like, I just have to say that because I don't want people to think that this is a part of it. Like, it's not. There's nothing to look into. But this was the first logo, or this was like one of the logos and everything on how it was like maybe gonna look. I made like I based it off of the old Nerf logo, which is kind of funny. So I kind of based it, yeah, the old Nerf logo is what I sent them, and I was just like, I kind of like the way that this looks. And then we kind of got that. And then yeah, so then I was just like, okay, the different generations and everything, that doesn't work too well. It's cool, I like it, but I don't think it has the right vibe for what I want to go for. So then I kind of sent them some old horror title cards, right? Because that's what I wanted to do. So I sent them some like old horror title cards, and we went back and forth for a while on what I liked. We got like, I'm gonna show you guys stuff, and there's gonna be so many people that are gonna say, oh, that's cooler, and I'm gonna feel so bad, but I don't care, because I still like the original logo the best. The one that we finally came up with is the coolest one, I think. I don't care what anyone says. Basically we came up with then this one as well. Wow, that's big. We came up with this one as well. I liked it, but I still think that it didn't match. It didn't match what I was going with in my head. It's cool, I like it, but it didn't match what I was going on with my head. But then in the back and forth when we were trying to design different logos and everything, they came up with this one. All right, we came up with this one, and I went ooh, this is something. This is definitely something. Right? That's pretty cool. I like that. That looks pretty cool. Right? That is something. I don't like certain bits of it, but there are some bits that I do like. Right? I really like the font. Right? So then I decided, okay, what if we changed it to have more of like a VHS thing? Because I still don't think that it matches, you know, kind of what we're going for. Like if we could like add some like, you know, effects and everything, right? All of that, right? And then they sent over this. Right? Which still pretty cool. I like it. We're getting there. We're getting to the final thing. I didn't like the way that it was too big, you know, so I said, okay, is there a way that you can make it, you know, like smaller and everything, right? Is there a way that you can make it smaller? And then after back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for a while, like, trust me, like I'm probably one of the most annoying people to work with, simply because of the fact that if something doesn't match up within my head, I'm going to keep on working on it until it does. And I felt really bad doing this, because I like kept on apologizing and I kept on going, okay, try this instead. And I had to keep on apologizing in between every single one, because I felt really bad, because I was just like the back and forth and everything is a lot, simply because I don't know how to simply do design. But then we finally, after like literal like months of doing this, like back and forth, we finally settled on that is the uncracked version, right? We finally settled on that, right? And then there it is. That's how we got to the final logo, which it took a bit, but I think it's pretty cool. And honestly, I think it's the best one. I mean, obviously you guys may have your preferences. I still think that the other ones are pretty cool, and the logo is probably going to change throughout generations, right? But I'm proud of what we came up with the final one. I think that honestly it matches what I have in my mind. I like this echo chamber that we've got going on. It means a lot. I'm really appreciating this. But yeah, so then let's talk about the main logo, which the main logo, fun fact, has a name, and I'm not going to say it. But it does have a name. We made up a name for it, or I made up a name for it, and then I told people what the name was. Basically, I'm not going to show. Well, let's be fair. You can see all of them in the trailer. I'm not gonna show the main. I'm not gonna show like the main thing. But basically, for the you know how in the background of the trailer at the end it like switches through a bunch of them, right? I basically told them, look up a ton of different eras of writing and a ton of different eras of like sort of like art and everything, and then give me one for each like major era, right? So then we got all of them. We got all of them. That's kind of what I did. So the one here's the names for each one. I'm not sure if you saw all there are 13 that were made. I'm not sure if you guys saw all 13. But I'm going to give you the names for each one. So number 1 was Ancient Glyph. Number 2 was Classical Script. Number 3 was Lines. Number 4 was Cyber. Number 5 was called Graffiti. Number 6 was called Crayon. Number 7 was called Sharpie. Number 8 was called Rough Ink. Number 9 was called Constellation. Yeah. Number 10 is Retro. Number 11 is Marker. Number 12 is Ballpoint Pen, and number 13 is called Blood. So yeah, those are the that wasn't a lore hint. But yeah, so those are the names of all of them. And that's just like how I got those like different logos and everything for it. And then yeah, I mean, I'm just again like it's so cool. Oh my god, hold on. I'm getting texted. Hold on. Okay. It's just me being asked about stuff. Okay. But yeah, so that's how I came up with like the logo and everything for it, because the way that my mind works, especially with, oh my god, you should see the back and forth on the announcement trailer. Basically, what happened with the announcement trailer is initially it was going to be done by like mid-November. But the thing is that like we had to switch animation teams like after like a certain thing was made. So I was just like, oh, I have to make this. So in total, I'd say that trailer was made in like let me see how many days it was made. It was made in about 8 days in total. I basically did a back and forth every single day. I did a back and forth every single day with the animation team. Because I wanted it out by the end of November, but then we had to switch teams, which really sucked. So then I basically had to do back and forth every single day. I sent them like a paragraph of my thoughts. They would do it. They would send another version. I would send them another paragraph of my thoughts. And we did it again and again and again until it was done and everything. I made sure to not rush them. Like I said, like, hey, when do you expect to have this done by? And they gave me like around the date that it came out by. So I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't going to try to like have them rush to get it done by the end of November, because like if I were to do that, one kind of crappy thing. Are you paying them? What do you think? No? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I just didn't pay them? No. No, but like like I made sure that like everything like was getting done in a good time frame and everything, and thankfully it did. And it's a sick animation. I'm very proud of how it turned out, considering like everything. I originally wanted to put some secrets in there, but then I was kind of like, eh. So there's no big secrets in the trailer, so you don't have to worry about going through like every single frame or anything. I don't like doing ARGs that way. I'm gonna be real. I don't like doing ARGs where you have to like know some type of code or something, right? Or like know some certain thing that you have to do in order to like sort of like figure out how to like get some more of the story, you know? So it's like, so I'm like, I'm not gonna, the most that I'm gonna have you guys do is probably like, maybe everything will be accessible without having to recognize what something is. I think that's a good way of putting it. I'm not going to put in any like giant like hex code, right? Which then you have to find the color, then the color matches up with this thing, which then reveals like this like 60 paragraph jumble of text, which you have to know this exact type of certain bit code in order to know how to translate it. No, I'm just going to say like, okay, if you like, you know, if you like click here or something, it's gonna do this. That's what it's gonna be. Like that, like that's if I were to make any type of like ARG or anything, it would literally just be like, okay, here's how you do this. Here's all the information. Figure out what the story is. I'm not going to like find the information then figure out the story. I'm just gonna say, here's all the information. Figure out what the story is. There you go. You know. That way you still have like the fun. I love complicated stuff. Trust me, it'll be complicated, but it's not going to be complicated by having to know a lot of technical stuff. Okay? It's gonna be complicated ish, kind of. Like you there will be things to look into with it, but it's not going to be like, oh, you have to like learn how to use this hex code in order to be able to do it. So just know the story is going to be there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and also, by the way, one on the channel is still relevant. Nothing is retconned. Okay. The game theory that's out, you can choose to believe whether or not it's true. Okay. But everything from one is still, nothing is retconned from it. The little information that I gave, which was like none at all. All right. Nodders Ronald Reagan. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that'll be good. No, Generation Lost is gonna be sick. Again, shout out to the animation team and everything. I'm very, it was very cool. I'm so excited. Oh man. Yeah. I double checked and I made like 100% sure of everything. They gave me a date range and I was like, sick, that works. So I'm so happy because I was really worried when we had to switch animation teams. I was so worried when we had to switch animation teams that it wouldn't like get like done in like the month or so, right? So I said, hey, what's like a reasonable like time frame for this? And the reasonable time frame that they gave was very good. So I was like, okay, thank God. Oh man, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Will there be any acting? How would we not? I'm trying to think. How would we not have acting? Oh man. Oh, surely I spoil something from it. Just a little thing for the people that are here, right? Hold on, let me see. What are some stuff? What's something that I can give you guys just for being here at the beginning? Okay. Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I mean, it's kind of, you can get this from you know, like, you know, what it is and everything, right? But basically like it's, you can guess this with like pretty big certainty, but okay, Generation Lost Ranboo will be real. Basically, that's what it is. He's gonna be real. He's gonna be real. Basically, yeah. So, yeah, may not be exactly what you think, right? Because remember, the character that has been made, you know, through the incredible work of like fan artists and the fans and everything is based off it, but there's going to be a lot of it's interesting. It's interesting. You'll see. But basically, he's real. And he's going to be played by someone else. No. Yeah, no, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. Yeah. Very excited for that. Yeah, there's a lot that I have to take in. There's a lot that I have to do. But the good thing is about like knowing, like creating something and then also like being that something is that I don't have to memorize anything because I'm the one that came up with it. So like I don't have to like, you know, like memorize anything because it's like I'm the one that's doing it. So that's kind of fun. I'm so excited for that, dude. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, no, Generation Lost Ranboo. He's real. He's gonna be real. It's gonna be pretty sick. Oh man. Yeah. Will there be a sync? Will there be a sync? I'm not going to spoil anything. You never know. You never know what could happen. Will there be a sync? Oh man. Yeah. I'll give that a moment. You guys were here. You guys were here for the reveal of Generation Lost Ranboo. Well, now that comes later. But still. Create moment. There you go. Get your moments, kings. Get your moments. You were here. You were here. God, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. I'm so excited. I want to spoil everything. Shout out to everyone that I've been talking to about it. For real. Yeah. Shout out to, oh my God, shout out to like Amesy as well. I have just been like talking their ear off about it. Like I've been like showing every single time that a new logo has come up. I've been like, hey, what do you think about this? Okay, cool. What do you think about this? Okay, cool. What do you think about this? And it's been that for like so long. So very, very cool. Oh man. Yeah, and I've talked with like so many people about it. Like I've talked with like literally anyone that's been willing to hear and like hear about it, I've talked to about it. Like it's really, really funny because it's like so many people know about it ish, kind of, simply because I've just been talking about it, because I've been like, yeah, I'm doing this little project, you know, and then they've asked what it is, and then I just go into my spiel for like an hour. I talk about it for so long. I can talk about this thing for ages, dude. I love it so much. It's something really, really cool. It's something really, really cool because like I've always, ever since like last year, like ever since like about a year ago, like I haven't worked on much. I've worked on, you know, myself as a person, but well, yes, but like, no, you know what I mean? But like I haven't like worked on like a big thing, you know. I've made like a video, you know, I've done some other stuff, but like I haven't like worked on something that it's like, this is gonna be awesome, you know, for like a bit. And this is gonna be it. This is finally gonna be that thing. I get to have, guys, I get to have in-person meetings. I get, like, that is awesome. I get to have in-person meetings. We get to do like rehearsals. We get to do like, I get to do like design of everything, you know. I get to do so much stuff, and it's awesome, and I love every single part of it. It is amazing. Like I have not loved something more than like just the with like content creation and everything, than just being able to just create all of this stuff. Like every single thing. Because like, you know the trailer theme that was playing and everything, I like made that. It took me like a couple hours like to kind of like make sure that the levels were okay and everything. And then like I have been doing the design of like all the logos and everything. Like there's another logo design that I had to come up with. And everything. I was just making sure that it wasn't on that whiteboard because I was about to be really upset. But there's another logo that I had to come up with. It was none of the ones that were on the whiteboard either. There was another logo that I had to come up with that looks really, really cool, and it's pretty sick. And then like even just designing, you know, the most menial things has been amazing, and it's been so much fun. And like I'm learning like lighting. I'm learning what cameras are. Like I'm there is so much. Like, and it's just seeped its way into my brain, where like even when I was watching like I went and saw the Matilda movie today, right, which by the way was a banger actually. Like I loved it. Like it was really, really good. But like when I was watching it, I was literally just focused on like the color grading of it. Like I was focused on like the like the lighting and the color grading, and I was just like, okay, how did they do that shot? How are they doing this? You know, because it's just what my brain is like now, just like really, really focused on. And what other stuff? I mean, I'm in charge. Like I'm doing so much. Like it's really, really funny because it's just like with a lot of like, you know, because you know, like the production company, everything, JK Productions, they asked like, okay, like, you know, like we can probably handle this stuff and everything, and I want to be involved in everything that I can be. Like I want, like, because I want to be able to create this whole universe and have it be exactly what's in my head, because what's in my head is awesome. And it's what's been happening. It's what's been happening. And this is just the start as well. This is just number one. This is just generation 1. I have the idea for generation 2 already. If generation 1 does well, then I'm going to instantly start working on generation 2. I know what generation 3 maybe. I don't know what Generation 4 is going to be, but we can get there. But yeah, no, I already know what Generation 2 is going to be. I'm not going to leak what it is, though. Like, I already know what Generation 2 is going to be. And it is going to be a completely... It's never... There is rarely going to be the same thing twice with this thing. Like, unless it's like maybe like a sequel or whatever, there will rarely be the same type of thing twice. I will always make sure, because I think that with like media and everything, especially like with like just like shows and entertainment and everything, there is so much potential to make something way better. You know, there is so much potential to just make something better, yet it's harder to do that, so people don't do that. And that's what I really want to try to like. I want to make cool things that like are very unique and that aren't going to like is probably hopefully like never going to be done again. You know, like I just want to make things that are like just so wild and out there, but still possible. You know. And it's really cool that I've also seen a lot of other shows start to do the same thing. Like there's this like Netflix thing that's coming out where it's like you could watch like any episode in any order and you would get a different thing out of it each time. I think that's pretty cool. Like there's a lot that's being done and everything, and I think we're slowly getting there. So I want to try to, you know, I just want to make something cool, man. I want to make something cool. And I thought that someone just yelled. And I think it will be. It's gonna be pretty damn cool. It's called Generation Loss. So go find it, man. It's gonna be, it's like I don't know. It's gonna be a fun time for however many are interested. It's gonna be such a good time. It's going to be such a good time. And until then, I'm going to be releasing a lot more than just like the one trailer and then the final product, right? There is going to be a lot of promotion for it. Like a lot of promotion for it. I'm going to promote the hell out of this thing because it's funny because the more people that watch it, the better of an experience it's going to be. Like, and I don't know if that, I don't think that spoils too much, but basically the more people that watch it, the better of an experience it's going to be for everyone. Right? Back in Times Square, I was genuinely thinking about that today. I was just like, that kind of be cool. But yeah, the more people that watch it, the better it will, the more fun it will be. Yeah, I'm gonna promote the crap out of this. I'm gonna make more teasers. There's going to be a lot more sort of things from the universe beforehand as well that kind of are going to explain and be referenced. So essentially there's going to kind of be Generation 0 in a sense, or Generation like 0.5, right? Where it's going to be, I'm going to just release a couple of things, right? To kind of build up the universe a bit and then have the big thing, you know? So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, so it'll be like Generation 0.5 or whatever, you know? World building is always fun. Yeah, no, I love it. It's been the most fun because it's just like so much exists. So much exists. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be something sub-goal. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the subs because thank you. Thank you again. It means a ton. Thank you. There we go. Oh, and I'm going to be changing the charity, I believe, by Friday. I'm going to change the charities on Friday. So, if you want to donate to the 2 charities that we have linked, do that. All right? You can do it through me. So far, I think we've raised like almost like 10,000 for each per each charity. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah. If you have the ability to, I would say do that. And then thank you guys for also supporting me by watching ads and everything, or just doing what you do. Really, I hope I'm so excited. Oh my god. And it's also been the support of these past years has been the reason why I'm able to do this in the first place. It's why I'm able to you know, produce this and everything, right? Can you give an idea of how detailed the universe you made is currently? Oh boy, it's got a lot. No, I mean, there's a lot. Thank you, Desire. Thank you. No, it's got a lot. I mean, the setting is very cool. I'm very proud of what I came up with the setting. The only thing is, okay, here's my thing about it, is that nothing is going to be too explained, right? Nothing is going to be over explained into why things work. I'm not going to have a super big sort of like, I mean, I might, but I don't want to try to over explain things to make things more complicated than they have to be, because it's like, the thing that I really liked is that I like about films is when they go, this thing exists. Why? Because it exists. How? It does things. How? In the way that it does things. That's what I like. You know, it's why I like the work of Junji Ito as well, because I'm completely butchering it, I'm sorry, but it's because the things just exist. There is no overcomplicated explanation. There's no, like, you know, thing that's just confusing. It just exists for the sake of it being scary, and it works. And it works. You know, obviously stuff is going to be explained. There are going to be kind of rules of the things that do exist. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be very, very cool. I'm also making sure to not do this all on my own. I'm going to be getting help from people as well. I'm going to be like bringing on some other potential writers as well. I'm going to be bringing on some like potential things just to make sure, like actual professional writers, in the way that, so that I don't accidentally like make common writing mistakes and everything, because I want this to be, one, fun, but two, I also want the story to be satisfying, right? So I'm going to make sure that I don't accidentally do like beginner, because I'm not the best. I'm gonna say I'm not like the greatest writer, right? I'm not the greatest writer. I want to be a good writer maybe in the future, but as of right now, I'm still probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. I'm still probably gonna, you know, like mess up some things, make some things more complicated, and have to be under explain some things, right? But to make sure that that doesn't happen too much, I'm going to make sure to like be like, hey, what do you think about this? You know, or like write it with people as well. So it's gonna be sick. Okay, hold on. Let me change the sub goal. Yeah, speaking of sub goal, thank you guys for all the support over the years as well, because it is basically leading to this. It is leading to this. The fact that people are still subscribed for, you know, this amount is absolutely wild, and it is the reason why I'm able to basically live and do the stuff that I want to do, which is very, very cool. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so cool. Man, I'm gonna have so much fun. It's mainly for my enjoyment, honestly. I'm gonna be real. it's for my enjoyment. Like, it's like that's the funny thing about it, is that it is for me. Like, I just yeah. My favorite thing is whenever I can watch back on something that I've done and then be like, ah, that was funny, you know? Like when I was watching the Game Grumps 10-minute power hour with me and Sneak, like I was just watching it, I was just like laughing at myself, and I was just like, man, I like being in things, because then that means that I can watch them later and enjoy them, you know? And this is gonna be, oh man, yeah. Again, my hope, my dream one day is to have Generation Loss completely outgrow just everything. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. You never know what could happen. But hey, I didn't think that any of this would happen so far. So there's no sense in not trying, right? There's no sense in at least not trying. If it crashes and burns, it crashes and burns. But hey, I'm gonna have had a hell of a time crashing and burning. That's what's gonna be fun. That's what's gonna be fun. I'm very very excited to see just what happens with this, because again, it's on trending, dude. That is crazy. Hold on, let me, like, that is wild. What the hell? Hold on, I just refreshed the page. It has like a huge spike for no reason, and I do not know why. Okay, cool. I think it got very much boosted by the algorithm. I'm just looking at the statistics, and it is like a vertical line on impressions, which is very funny. That is very funny. That is crazy. What the hell? I did not expect it to do. Hey, it's doing well on YouTube, boys. That's awesome. That's... You're talking about it? No, this is before. This is from before. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. You know what that means? It can grow outside, which is pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Damn. Okay. Thank you guys. That's really sick. I was not expecting that at all. How much does the original trailer have? The original is 418. So wait, that's a total of like 600,000. Damn. Very cool. Very, very cool. I can't wait to make... I'm so excited to make more. It's gonna be sick. That's wild. Okay. I was not expecting that. It definitely did way better than I expected. I DM'd our like low production group chat, just being like, hey, great work guys, you know, this many views in this many hours, and everyone was like, yay. So that was cool. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Oh man. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yes. Okay. What else? Let me think. I may be living in America for a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure currently. Because of the fact that the setting is, we're not necessarily the setting, but like the actual show is going to be in America. So so the thing is that I don't want to have to keep on doing the back and forth. So I may be getting like an actual place in America, which is gonna be cool. I'm still gonna be going back to the UK pretty often, I'd say. But I might just have to crash on someone's couch instead of, you know, being in a place. Yeah. No, I don't know, because the thing is just that I am putting a lot into this. I'm going to be like, I'm going all in on this thing. That's the thing, is that I am going very much all in on this thing. So it's going to be just again, I want it to be the best it can be. Giga Chad, leave the British. No, I mean, the thing is, guys, I'm literally going back to America in like literally 12 days. So, yeah. I get to see my family. Yeah. Be in the original setup. Fun fact. That's pretty cool. I'll be in the original setup during that time for like a couple weeks. So that'll be pretty cool. get to see Frisbee. Exactly. I get to see Frisbee. The little guy. The little guy. I love him so much. Ranboo Dash as well. Yep. The unicorn chair will make its return. Goodbye, old desk chair. Well, I mean, I'm gonna come back to this thing anyway, so yeah. Oh, that'll be pretty fun. That'll be pretty fun. Yeah, I'll try to plan some cool streams during that time. I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of streams with my friends during that time because I will miss them. So I'll probably be doing that as an excuse to hang with them and still feel productive. I'll probably be being like, "Oh man, sorry, I have this stream, you know, with my friends. Darn, guess I gotta work." And I'll just do that for like 6 hours. No. Thank you, Sarah the Wasp, for 25 tier 1s. Thank you so much. I hope that you are doing well on this fine day. Hope that you are having a lovely time watching. Oh man. Trying to teach Frisbee a trick for a stream. That would be... Oh, but the thing is that I like gatekeeping my dog. It's funny. I like gatekeeping my dog, but also that'd be a really fun stream. Frisbee stream would be fun, but thank you, White Rice, as well, for Factor Ones. Thank you. I like gatekeeping my dog. That's the only thing. You know? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I like gatekeeping them. It's fun. It's fun to just have that one dumb picture going around. That's the thing. Frisbee is my dog, in case you didn't know. Sub goal? I pick up my dog when I get home and I go, "You made me a lot of money. Now you entertain." That would feel so weird doing a sub goal to reveal my dog. Finally, you're worth something. No, it's so mean. He's so cute though. Everyone's like, no, he's an adorable little guy. I love him. Monetize the dog. Oh man. No, I want a pet. I really do. But the thing is that I move around too much in order for it to be like, in order for me to like feel okay with having a pet. When I'm like settled down, you know, and I'm not moving all over the place, then yeah, I probably will get a pet. But until then, you know, no pet for me yet. Dog picture equals make money. You guys are so evil. You guys are all right, guys. How can I monetize my pets to the fullest extent? No, what the hell? It's so dog pic for money. No. Yeah, no, you know what I do? I'm gonna open up like a Patreon or something, and only like the top, like you have to pay like $1,000 a month in order to get pictures of my dog. OnlyFans for dog. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Only the top get to see Frisbee. No. I'm not gonna do that. Oh man. I am Jesus Christ. Oh you guys. Fund generation loss. That would be the worst thing. Could you imagine like what is it like in let's say like an interview like 5 years from now, just like, so how did you fund the first project? And I just have to sit there in shame, like explain to them that I used it by selling pictures of my dog to a bunch of people on the internet. That'd be terrible. It's okay, he doesn't understand the concept of exploitation. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Oh my god. Leave the boy be. No, I am. I am. Make it a sub goal. I'm not gonna make it a sub goal. You remember when you had to pretend that you didn't have a dog whenever he barked? Yeah, that was funny. Oh, what's that weird screaming? What's that weird, like, really short, just screams? That's so odd. Oh man. Yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna be back in the background of my streams again. When I have to stream from America again. Oh no. This background music is crazy. Oh man. Why'd you ignore the... Well, it's because like I didn't know. I was really worried. I was trying to keep that, work-life separation, And the dog was very personal to me. The dog was extremely personal to me, so I had to keep that, separated. Little boy, exactly. I miss him. I missed him so much. I wonder if he's gonna recognize me. I've been gone for like... Oh my god, I've been gone for like months. Wonder if he's even gonna recognize me. Especially because just how much, like, in general I've changed. Like from when I left to now, it is very different. He'll recognize my smell, but I've been in the UK. I've been using UK soap. What if he tosses me into the harbor? That'll be terrible. he becomes extremely patriotic. Yeah, my dog Frisbee's, he's very patriotic. Yeah. You'll smell British. No. Sell a pixel? What, wasn't there like that 1 million pixels thing where it was like you like bought like a pixel for like $1 and sell 1 million pixels? I'm just gonna do that with a photo of Frisbee. I'm gonna do that, but just with a photo of Frisbee. I'm just gonna dog NFT. Well, no, the thing is that you don't own it. You're just kind of throwing your money away. So yeah, so no, it is kind of like an NFT in that sense. Yeah, I'm going to be selling my dog as an exclusive online token. Oh man, crypto dog, literally Dogecoin. literally just a cryptocurrency. Oh man. That's so funny. Frisbets. Why are we talking about monetizing my dog? I wanted to talk about my project. Why on earth are we talking about monetizing my dog? Why is that a thing that's going on? Oh my god, no. Is your dog in the project? He's the enemy. He's the main villain. They just release him and then he starts eating everyone. My dog doesn't eat people. I just wanna let you guys know that. Cameo. Oh man. What do you mean, yep? No. Thanks for the clarification. No problem. Oh man. All right. Well, I think that'll be the stream for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys Friday. Not tomorrow, but Friday. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Perfect. I was correct. I'll see you guys Friday. I'll figure out something good. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot. I'm so excited to continue to make stuff for you guys. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. All right, I'll see you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys then. All right, bye everyone. Bye 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 bye.